Hello everybody, welcome to the course, Empires of Africa, Asia, and the Americas. This is a global non-Western course and we'll focus on the areas outside of Europe and the United States and the Western countries. So it will also be a pre-modern world history course. Now there's pretty significant debate over exactly what constitutes pre-modern and modern world history, but generally around 1500 would be the time when quote, modern history begins. So this course will address the period before that, focusing mostly on the medieval era. This is a time period where maybe perhaps not the most enlightened period of European history, but outside of Europe there was quite significant developments. There were several different empires that were thriving. So this course will focus on three major regions, one being Africa, primarily West Africa. We'll focus primarily on the Mali Empire in the medieval era. We'll also talk about China. Now China has so many different dynasties, it's pretty endless of the different dynasties you could speak about in China. But this course will focus on the Ming era. And then we'll also talk about the Khmer civilization. Perhaps you've heard of Angkor Wat, one of the most famous religious structures in the world. That was part of the Khmer civilization in what's mostly now Cambodia. We will also then focus our attention on the Americas, especially the Aztecs and the Maya civilizations. So often what we hear about those two is the conquest of those places, primarily by the Spanish. But we will also address their civilization prior to Columbus and the Spanish coming to the New World. Just a quick little bit about me. My name is Dr. Brian Suttle. I've got my PhD at UNC Greensboro. The pre-modern era is not my true specialty in history, although I love most eras of history. My area of specialty is actually the civil rights movement, especially in North Carolina. My dissertation is on the movement in Raleigh and Durham. I'm also a Bills fan. I like sports quite a bit, so the Bills part of it has made me pretty long-suffering in terms of the sports world. But I do love sports, love nature, being outside, hiking, things like that. But as far as what you need to know about me is I'm very willing to constantly engage with my students and work with them, so always feel free to email me whenever you need to. As far as the things that you need to do for the course is just make sure you're following along with the syllabus and following things on Canvas, the announcements. And so at the beginning of the course here, what you need to do is watch the plagiarism videos, and you can proceed from there and follow along on the syllabus. And try to make sure that you're not getting behind in the syllabus. There are certain days where things are actually, pretty rigidly due, but there are also reading suggestions for you to keep up with the readings and the slides and the class videos. So there will be videos like this where I speak on historical issues, but then there will also be video documentaries and things of that nature. So I look forward to working with all of you, and feel free to email me with any questions. And I'll see you soon. Bye.